700 Club televangelist Pat Robertson is also focusing in, like Fox News, on snow in Boston in discussions of climate change. But Pat Robertson had a little bit of a different angle. His angle was snow in Boston. The fact that Boston has gotten tons of snow this winter proves that climate change is not a real thing. And it reminds me of when Fox News did a little report on climate change where they said something like, despite it being bitterly cold in the northern plains in the U.S. in the middle of winter, Democrats keep insisting that climate change is real. And here is an exasperated Pat Robertson channeling the same logic, or I guess absence of logic, as Fox News often does. Take a look.
A climate expert, has come out and said that they have actually manipulated the figures to try to prove global warming. And guess what? The president goes he goes in an interview with the Vox, whatever that is, and said, our real challenge is not ISIS, it's not terrorists, it is global warming. Go to Boston, Mr. President.
I love his frantic, at the end of the clip where he just can't take it, Lewis. He can't take the fact that scientists still talk about climate change in spite of an individual weather event in New England during the winter, making it seem like it's cold out there.
We're getting some mixed messaging from Pat Robertson because once in a while he will come out with, and he will be on the side of science, and he will say things that are logical. With regard to the age of the earth and other things, I would expect him to be on the side of science on this issue.
And this seems to really mix the deniers up, confusing weather events with climate change and thinking that individual instances of cold somehow negate climate change models, all of which suggest that part of climate change is erratic temperature. More record high temperatures, more record low temperatures, periods of drought, and periods of significant precipitation. There's no climate change model that I've seen, Lewis, that says Boston wouldn't get a lot of snow anymore if climate change is real.
No, actually, Boston might get a lot more snow because of climate change. And still, overall, this past year was the warmest year on record. But of course, we're only talking about small changes in the temperature.
Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/dpakman. Back after this.